Well, hello everybody. My name is Jens Kruger, and I'm talking about Deering banjos here. And this particular model I'm playing, I'm very proud of because I was part of developing it. So, and why did we come up with this particular kind of instrument? I thought there was a need for an instrument that presents more mid-range. So it's easier for a microphone to pick it up. So we eliminated some of the highs that are happening, you know, in a lot of banjos by coming up with a tone ring that is actually a little bit more flexible and out of a little different material. Same weight, so it has the same, you know, sustain a little bit in itself, but it just reacts a little bit different to the high spectrum. And so that, because there's a little bit more mid-range in it, it just, you know, likes a microphone very, very much, and it makes it very easy to amplify. This banjo is called the Eagle 2, and it's full maple. It's all maple, but it's very plain maple. And of course, it's lacquered, and it's just a very affordable instrument. It's not as heavy as some other banjos. It's very, and you might have seen this banjo with Mumford & Sons. That's what they use, and countless other bands, you know, playing modern music with the banjo, especially when they have drums going on and all kinds of loud guitars and all kinds of things, and you need a banjo to cut through, and you need a lot of mid-range, natural mid-range of a banjo. And this banjo provides all this. This banjo really does this. And as you can see, there's a pickup mounted into the head. Now, there's a pickup hanging inside of the head, and you could, you know, say, wow, doesn't that take away a lot of sound? Well, interesting, you know, I thought the same thing. But this pickup hanging here on this head, it actually makes the head, it makes it more smooth in the sense, you know. It takes away some of the resonances that usually in banjos appear. And I actually do like the sound very much, having the pickup in the banjo acoustically. This is an exquisitely good sounding instrument, just all the way, you know, because it does anything you want. Maybe you remember, you know, when you saw or watched videos of Django Reinhardt, the guitars that they used in the 30s, you know, these Macafers, the type, you know, French guitar had more mid-range, similar to an archtop guitar that just had more mid-range. And I just wanted to have a banjo also that has a little bit more of this sort of cutting mid-range that is a little bit more of the little bit more nasal, but not nasal. But it has just a quality that sort of translates well with others. So this is an instrument that plays really well with others. You know, it's considering that this banjo actually got, you know, put together about 2 days ago or so, these were all individual parts, and now it's a banjo, and it doesn't really know yet that it's a banjo, but it's starting to get there. But the nice thing about this is that it's got a pickup, like I said before, and let's plug it in and see what happens then. So I'm gonna. Yeah, we can edit. No, it's just. I didn't do too much, you know, to the amp. And you can hear it now, it sounds not, that's the nice thing, you know. There's pickups out there that actually sound very much exactly like the banjo. The point is not to sound exactly like the natural banjo. It's similar like an electric guitar. You want to have a different color. But the color of this pickup with this banjo sounds absolutely stunning. It's... because the banjo has really good mid-range, that means it takes equalizing really well. It also takes effects really well, like delays and choruses and all kinds of things. So, and because now you have an increased sustain because of this humbucker, the great thing, once you play with a full band and you play with other electric guitars or organs or things, as soon as you start playing with this instrument, you start really starting to fall in love with the sustain it's got now. You know, banjos sometimes in louder bands can start to sound very plucky, you know, they just go like tuk, 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 and you feel like you're just walking on one leg, you know, sort of, you know, musically. And it just feels a little awkward sometimes, you know, all of a sudden you just don't hear that richness anymore of a banjo. And with this pickup, actually you compensate a lot for it. So it's a new sound, it's really a new sound. A new sound to discover. Now I've heard some people play some unbelievable things on these instruments now. Just the Eagle 2 with this pickup becomes a new standard, you know, in American music, because it's just this unique sound that is recognizable, something, you know, that wasn't here before, just the way this thing functions. So I'm a big fan of this banjo, and especially with the pickup in it as well, because it's so usable and it's, you know, so reliable. Just take it out of the case, you plug it in, it's quiet, you know, because of the humbucker being so quiet. It's a fantastic pickup, super even. And there's a quality because of the sustain where you just don't want to put it down anymore. I think they're going to cut me off because I will just keep on playing. Well, fun. It is a lot of fun. Thank you.